Hey, how's it going, guys? I know it's been a couple weeks. Been very busy. All right, so today I got a really fun one that I saw a YouTube video about. And it just honestly seems like a lot of fun. And I don't know why, but whenever I look at this team, I can't help but just think of click, click, boom. Because the whole point of this team is to just lead with Regieleki holding normal gem, Terra, use your Terra to turn it normal, and then just use explosion. Uh, the people that you play against that get caught off guard by this will hate you because they just don't see it coming. And that's typically because you also run Hisuian Zoroark that has the ability Illusion. So you usually want to pair it up with something, it mimics whatever's the last Pokemon in your party. So basically, um, it's going to be the target of a lot of like fake outs or some priority moves, and people just want to focus on it and try to get rid of it. But it also does have helping hand. So, again, to make the explosion do even more damage. I've seen a lot of matches where it's just like you lead those two, you helping hand, you Terra normal, you explosion, and then you just do an absurd amount of damage. The things to just be mindful of though is that anybody that has seen this team on, Showdown or Ranked Ladder or anything like that, they can see it and know right off the bat, oh, Regieleki, Zoroark, this is an explosion team, and they could both just protect or switch into a ghost type, and then the explosion won't affect it. This is why it's always really great to run it with Hisuian and Zoroark, because the ghost typing doesn't let it take any damage of the explosion, since explosion hits all Pokemon on the field. And then we have the Tornadus for speed control, the Basculesian, which is actually one of my favorite Pokemon from Legends of Arceus, has the ability Swift Swim, so you can manually set up rain, and then you just outspeed a lot of the other Pokemon. Then you got your standard Urshifu and the Mungus, which again, I feel like a scumbag using him, but he just helps in this team. So yeah, so let's get into some battles and see what kind of shenanigans we can get into. Oof. Yeah, that's from last match. All right. It's a new season so far. I'm just really excited for Regulation E, since DLC is like right around the corner. There are so many Pokemon that I'm really excited that are back. Like Metagross is back. Vikavolt is back as well. I've heard it might be a very interesting Pokemon to use in a Trick Room team, just because it could just be like a Trick Room sweeper. Yeah, no, I'm just really excited. Let's see. This is taking forever. Yeah. I think I'm gonna try the strat, and I'm just gonna lead the Aleki and Zoroark. And then from there I'll just, depending on what team I run into, just the back will be situational. Because if it's like, let's say, a fire team, I definitely want to lead Tornadus and just set up the rain, and then also have Basculesian there. Hit him with the Swift Swim and do some damage. All right, we got Jules. Oh my. Okay, so my first thought is explosion works here. There's that. One of the things that's also like a downside of this team is that you are gonna use your Terra if you try to go with the explosion route, and that just means that's it. So you're kind of at a disadvantage there. So if the explosion doesn't do as much damage as it should, and knock out Pokemon and catches your opponent off guard, you are at a disadvantage. Ooh. Okay, so I'm just gonna lead those two. That Delphox is a little spooky spooks. To Zapdos too, it's probably like the bulky support. I've seen a couple people run Tailwind on it too. Okay, I think for this, this is tough because I don't just want to have an Amoonguss and then just be stuck with that in the back and not be able to do enough damage. All right, let's do Basculegion. And what's cool about Basculegion too is one of his moves that it's a really interesting move is Last Respects, and then its damage is multiplied by each Pokemon that gets downed. So that adds up pretty quick. Alright, let's see. Okay. Oh no. So I was just thinking about this too, because some Tinkatons do run Fake Out, so they could fake me out because it has priority. Even if I am faster, it doesn't necessarily matter. Okay, I'm just gonna do it, see what happens. And then Hyper Voice. Oh, I ran out of time. Let's see what it does. I get the feeling I'm gonna set up the rain. That is one of the moves since I didn't select anything. Okay, so not a good first turn. Oh. And the normal gen. Perfect. Okay, so that's not that bad. I'm curious that it didn't go for Fake Out, because some people do have it, so I'm not sure. Okay, so the Excalibur's down. Let's see what move they use. Oh, I just ended up using Shadow Ball. That is so weird. And what's cool about this is, so that's not Basculegion, that's actually my Zoroark, but it's in disguise as my Basculegion. But since they're both ghost types, they explode. It gives the illusion. See what I did there? It gives the illusion that it is actually Basculegion since it's a ghost type. The explosion won't hit it, and then me using Shadow Ball even further makes it seem like it is Basculegion when in reality it's not. Alright, so this was a perfect first turn. I thought maybe I should have more confidence in myself. Because I honestly was like, well, I'm gonna Terra, and then they're definitely gonna know what's going on with me. Oh, that's a sick shiny. Oh, I love that. Okay. So here, let's see. I think here I'm gonna set up the rain. Helps out with the fire and the ground moves. And then I'm going to just Shadow Ball the Delphox. Beautiful. And now this is just for later when my Zoroark actually dies. Oh. And then the Basculegion comes in. It can have Swift Swim activated. Oh, Focus Sash, keeping me alive. And the illusion wore off. Boom. See, and now this is when it's just kind of like nutty, because we both outspeed, and then this whole time they thought it was Basculegion, when in reality it's still in the back of my party. Rain is set up. There's not really much they could do from this end. I'm gonna set up. No, I think I'm still faster than the crocodile. I will just Bleak Wind, because I can't miss since the rain is set up, and I'll just Hyper Voice. Yeah, but like I said, like that's the power of beautiful, and we just don't miss because of the rain. But that's the power that you and again, and these ranked matches of best of one close sheet, people can't see, they don't see your items, they don't see what kind of move sets you're running, abilities, what the synergy of your team is. All they see is just an Aleki and a couple other Pokemon, and if they're not really playing ranked much, they get caught off guard like this poor person. But I mean, GG to them. I'm surprised they never Terra'd. I'm curious about that Tinkaton because it was pretty bulky. It survived the explosion, and since they made it bulky, they did sacrifice for the speed, and I was able to knock it out with a Shadow Ball. But alright, I mean, we take those, why not? And again, like, I like teams like this, like, not too gimmicky, but to the point where it's like you can still have fun, you still gotta think a little bit, you can't just, I'm gonna Terra normal an explosion and just win, yeah! And then you get countered, or they double protect, or, they have ghost types, and then you're like, oh, I hate my life. Oof. Okay. 2-2. I don't know how I feel about that Great Tusk. Another Tinkaton, curious. They have a Garganackle here, which I'm really hoping they do not bring because they see the Basque Legion and the Urshifu. Garganackle, me personally, I just can't stand. It's for a lot of those stall teams of like, I'm going to hit you with Rock Sulkier, which is a rock type move. It does damage, but then it also lingers, and it just keeps on whittling away your health bar until you die. And then this thing also sometimes runs Protect, Wide Guard, Recover, so it just becomes really annoying really fast. I see the Talonflame there to set up Tailwind as well. I'm just going to lead Bomb, see what happens. And then in the back, I feel like the Tornadus and the Urshifu here make a lot more sense for me personally, just because of the Great Tusk and the Tinkaton, it's Steel. I'm curious about the Rotom, because there's different types of Rotoms. So you could be like Fire Water or Electric Water. I don't know which one this one is. It's just because of the color, it's making me think Ghost, but I don't think there's a Rotom like that I know of. I could be wrong. I'm human. I'm not perfect. Okay. But you got 2-2. Tinkaton and Garganackle. Okay, I already hate all of this. So again, like last time when I was talking about Fake Out, I mean, they could try to fake out. Okay, so this is the play here. I'm going to try to big brain right now. So what I'm thinking is that the Tinkaton will probably have... Oh god, but what if it's Wide Guard and then they block me? Alright. You know what? I mean, they're both not very effective either. Let's see what happens. And just in case, I'm going to Helping Hand... But I really hope if there's a Fake Out, it's going into the Urshifu, thinking that that's actually an Urshifu, when in reality, that's the Zoroark with Focus Sash. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this. It's always a gamble. You really don't know. Oh? Does Helping Hand have faster priority than Fake Out? Oh, he went for the 6. Okay, that works for me. That's funny. So he did that because of the Urshifu. But the question is, does this kill with normal Gem, normal Terra, and Helping Hand? He protected. So Tinkaton might just die and drop from this. Normal Gem activates. Boom. Beautiful. One shot. Okay. A 1-for-1 trade. Don't know how I feel about that. Honestly, it could have been a lot worse. They could have the Gargonackle could have used Wide Guard, and that just blocks moves that hit 2 targets. It just completely stops it. So I could have just died for no reason there, honestly. So now here, I'm just gonna do this. Let's see what they got. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna switch here. No. Yeah, see, I don't know. This is tough. I think what I'm gonna do here actually is just. Alright. This might be crazy. I'm going to Tailwind and then I am going to Rain Dance. So that way I kind of set myself up for later. There's Tailwind, so my team will be moving first. Give myself priority. There's Urshifu with the Rain. And this is all, again, I'm setting up Urshifu for the back. Beautiful. See, so they did that Vault switch thinking that was Urshifu, thinking they'd kill it. But again, it's my Zoroark. Okay, let's see. Great Tusk. Oof. So hopefully the Soul Cure will not... Beautiful. I went into my Zoroark. That's A-okay with me. Okay, so far the Gargonackle... Do I switch? Oh, I don't get to switch in. Okay, that's fine. So far the Gargonackle has Soul Cure and Protect. I don't think it would have Soul Cure, Protect, and Wide Guard, because that just seems excessive. But I'm glad that they switched into Great Tusk. We have Tailwind up. We have the Rain, so Bleak Wind doesn't even miss. It's just guaranteed to hit. And just to get some damage on that Gargonackle, I am going to Shadow Ball into it. Okay, good damage, good damage. Ooh, and a good special defense drop. Beautiful. Yes. Oh my god. I'm surprised it didn't switch back into the Rotom. Oh. I don't know if that was the move. Leftovers. There it is. And that's Gargonackle in a nutshell. Boom. Okay. Nice. Okay, so Gargonackle's set so far is Iron Defense, Protect, and Soul Cure. We got Rotom here, which could be a little devastating. We do have Tailwind, so I do move first. Now, I'm curious if the Gargonackle is going to Protect, and if I should just go for Urshifu. Like I have Urshifu attack into it, because even if it protects with my ability Unseen Fist, I'm still going to connect, but I'm more worried about the Rotom just because of the electric move against a water type, for obvious reasons. You don't want that. You don't want that at all. And the cool thing is, since I'm Mystic Water, I can switch around. Yep, I knew it. I can still switch around the moves too. So like a lot of people like to run Urshifu with a Choice Band to give it like the extra oomph, and damage. But then you're limited to that one move. So here I can just do close combat, get rid of that, and then again it's just a Gargonackle, and that's it. Again, I think it's so weird. This is the second match where my opponent has not terrored. Again, very odd, very weird. It doesn't make sense to me. But again, just it's all about the lead. Sometimes it's a gamble, but if it if it works well, it works well. Like, it was just beautiful to have the Zoroark and them thinking it was my Urshifu hitting it with the Vol Switch, but I still get to set up the Rain Dance. I still get to set up Tailwind with both Mons. But this Tornadus is the MVP of the match. It's done everything, and it hasn't even taken a single hit of damage. Yeah, that's it. GG's. Yeah, I'm just confused that they 2-2, GG to you, man, but you never terra'd. And I feel like this, like, you could have soul cured more too. Like, I would have soul cured from the get-go into the Tornadus. It's super effective since it's rock against a flying type. I already terra'd, so it would connect. It would be super effective damage. And then for all the turns that I was setting stuff up, I would have just been getting chipped. So it's either I switch it out or it just, it drops. Confusing stuff, but hey, we take those. That's fine. It's a nice way to start the new series. Alright, so far the team is 2-0. This is the last one. Let's see how it goes. I feel like this is going to be the one where I just get countered or I just get, screwed over by something or more, just I get outplayed, which is a very, okay. This is that new Regulation D balance. So something like this can be tricky right here. Just because the Chimpao can sometimes Ghost Terra. So if my opponent, if they know this team well enough and they see this and their Chimpao is a Ghost Terra, you could lead something like Flutter Mane that's already Fairy Ghost and then Chimpao. And then on your turn, you just, you Terra, do whatever you gotta do. So then that way, if I try to hit you with Explosion, normal type moves don't affect Ghost. And I would be at a very huge disadvantage. Okay. Hey, you know what? If I lose this one, I'll lose this one. I've just... Let's see, they have their own Tornadus too. Yeah. Alright. Screw it. This is what I'm leading. Depending on what they have, I might not do Explosion right off the rip. Okay. Let's see what you got, guy. Yeah, but I've been having a fun time with this team. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I know I am. See, okay. This is what I'm talking about right here. So, what's the booster energy? 2 speed. Okay. So this is the shit that this is what I was talking about earlier. So this leads me to believe that this person knows what my team is, what the strat is. So I can totally see them going Terra on their Chimpao with Ghost. So just because of that possibility, and I won't be affecting the Flutter Mane already, I do not like that whatsoever. Plus with my Zoroark, even though it's imitating the Basculegion, it also further would confirm for them if they see my lead that, oh, this is totally an Explosion team. So I am going to just Electro Web and Shadow Ball the Flutter Mane. Oh. Got him. And now what's cool with Zoroark is that it's a normal Ghost type. So Shadow Ball does not affect it. Bam. Okay. So beautiful first turn. We saw the Chimpao protected. I hit with Electro Web, which does slow down Pokemon that it gets hit with. So I don't know if I will necessarily outspeed, but I kind of like where this is going. So I'm just going to Electro Web again. And then... Did I not bring tornadoes to this? No, I did. Yeah, so I feel good about the Electro Web, and then I'm just going to Shadow Ball or Helping Hand. That's what I'll do. So now I'm doing this just so that way the Regieleki might be faster than the Flutter Mane. Okay, they just protect, that's fine. Sucker Punch, oh, that's beautiful. See, because so that Sucker Punch was going into the Basculegion, since it is Ghost type. Sucker Punch, the way it works is that if I would have used an offensive move. Oh, did that just not? Did it even go to the Chimp Pile? Does Electro have not? I'm so confused right now. Yeah, why did it not go? I'm very confused. So now that I know he's trying to Sucker Punch, I am just going to Rain Dance instead. Yeah, see? So he keeps trying to do that because he's trying to get a one-hit KO on my... Oh, I think I missed. That's what it is. I missed Electro Web. I think there is... You could miss it. There's the rain. It started to rain. Shadow Ball into my Regieleki. As expected. And the Sucker Punch already went. So let's see. They use your attacks, everything around it, causing a tremendous... So this isn't necessarily based off of... This is a move that's not based on health. So it's not like Eruption, where it's like the damage output is equivalent to how much HP you have. So I could try to do this, but you know... No. Because I feel like that Chimp Pile is going to protect like it did last turn. And I think now would be a good time. I think they did Shadow Ball, but I think I'm going to just hit Shadow Ball into this. I feel like they're just going to... There we go. But I have Focus Sash, so that's okay. There we go. Illusion's broken. Hello, Zoroark. He lost HP, so he's a Life Orb variety of Chimp Piles. So I actually think that this Shadow Ball will kill the Chimp Pile. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Rillaboom. Grassy Surge. So that's a move that's known for Fake Out. So I'm just going to E-Speed this, even though I get the feeling it's going to be... They're going to protect with that. And then I am just going to... Shadow Ball that, because why not? Yep, there's a Protect. There's the Fake Out. Nice on them. I saw that coming. Whoa. There's the Shadow Ball. That does good damage. That Grassy Surge, man. Okay. Boom. So now here, what I'm going to do, since he already did the Fake Out, he can't fake me out again. So I feel comfortable. Actually, no, because he could try to Sucker Punch me. I think I'm just going to save my Terra. So since the rain is up, it's not going to miss. I think if I do connect, it'll be enough to kill Chimp Pile and the Rillaboom. Rillaboom is a little bulky boy, but we'll see. I think what I'll do here is I'm going to Helping Hand. I get the feeling... I'm a gambling man, you know? I have problems. I like gambling. I get the feeling that they're going to try to Sucker Punch the Zoroark to try to get rid of it. So by using Helping Hand, the Sucker Punch isn't going to connect. I'm putting all of that, all of my life savings, my mortgage, everything on that. Oh, I just lost it all. Oh, okay, that's a smart play for the Intimidate. Wonder how much damage that's gonna do. There goes the Helping Hand. We do move first. Oh, the Rillaboom lives. What are you gonna use? Wood Hammer? Okay. Stomping Tantrum? Okay, okay. And now what's great here is that the rain is up. I have my Basculegion, so, Swift Swim is also up. So I don't even need a Tailwind at this point. So what I am going to do is do another Bleak Wind here. And then, since my Basculegion is water, what's the play here? Because definitely I'm still gonna Bleak Wind. That should kill the Rillaboom. I don't know if that Arcanine has Protect. I think if I were to... Okay, I'm gonna Aqua Jet, Terra, Water, which should one-shot that Arcanine. Look at that. It's a fish with a water droplet on its head. Let's see the T. Ooh, also a Terra. That could be to counter Terra their Arcanine. I will gamble Grass Terra. Yo, okay, I'm just losing all my money right now. I'm losing everything. Oh, he's gonna E-Speed. Okay, normal Terra E-Speed. Let's see how much damage that does. Oh, I live. That's beautiful. Aqua Jet. Let's see if that kills. No, but that's fine. I'm Life Orb. I take some chip damage, and then the Bleak Wind should take out. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. I lost all the gambles and all my money, but it looks like I'm gonna win this match. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. So it's like, again, so you guys saw that those first two matches, I was just bomb crazy. Yo, let's just blow everything up. But especially, in this last match, it shows you that if you do try to lead with the bomb, you do also need to figure out how to pivot. You need to know, okay, if this is the strat, because had I actually used Explosion in the first turn against the Chimpao that protected and a Flutter Mane that's Ghost, I would have lost my Regieleki, I would have lost Terra, I would have just lost the match right from the get-go just off of that one turn. Which is why I was like, let me not just do that right now. So he's just gonna try to Sucker Punch something. I am gonna be a complete jerk and just set up Rain so he can't Sucker Punch me, because if I was him, I would try to kill Tornadus just to be like, hi, I got you. And then I'll just Aqua Jet, which I think beats Sucker Punch. Nope. Ooh, that almost killed. That would have been nuts. That would have been absolutely nutty. Swift Swim. Bam. Now that was scary. I still take some Life Orb damage, but that's fine, I win. Now, the reason why that is scary, and that's what happens, that's why I sometimes jinx myself talking too much and being very like, oh dude, I got this. I'm totally okay. And then it's like, oh, that Sucker Punch almost killed me. So what would have happened was, had my Basculegion gone down to a Sucker Punch, he has the game in his hands. He would have won that easy, straight up, because Sucker Punch always goes before the actual move. So had I tried to do damage against the Chimpao, it would have never worked. And then it would have turned into a game of, are you going to move? Am I going to move? Am I just going to Ice Spinner this? I'm faster. Are you going to do this? Or are you going to do... So, whew, we won that. We don't got to go down that rabbit hole. But alright, I hope everybody had a good time, enjoyed themselves watching this game as I went bomb crazy with Regieleki and Hisuian Zoroark strat. Yeah, just like and subscribe. All the comments, tips, everything. It just it helps, and it's just really nice because I do like making these videos. I already play Pokemon competitive by myself, and I was just like, I think this would be a cool little fun side thing to do. So yeah, every follower, every share, whatever, it means a lot. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Good night.